In this video, we're going to be talking about everybody's favorite subject from my channel, and that is the low cap gems. So on the low cap gem list, we have discovered some amazing gains. I'm talking about, take a look at this list. Some of these coins over here have done over 1000x since they were talked about on this channel, and we are creating the new low cap gem list to get ready for the next bull run in cryptocurrency. Now, first things first, we've already added one coin to this list. I'll give you go ahead and check that one out. I will be putting these coins in a new list, and these are coins that I am actively DCAing into at this point in time, because I don't care how cheap they are or what the market is going to do, because at this point in time, over the long run, I think it's going to yield some very nice profits. So welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you guys about Frm Network, which is the next low cap gem that I'm going to be talking about on this channel. Now, Frm Network is a coin that, if we take a look at the low cap gem list, I first talked about it December 18th, 2019, the price was 0.005 cents, so half a penny, with a market cap of 600K. By the time Trump got COVID, it was 4 cents, and if we fast forward all the way down, we marked it right here on 4/15/21 at 81 cents. So nice, beautiful gains right there, over 100x. And right now, the last time I checked out this list was on 7/3/2021, over a year ago. It was 13 cents for Frm Network. So I'm gonna take this one. This is gonna be one of the ones that are on this original list that I still believe have the potential to do this again. Just getting back to 81 cents would be amazing gains for this token, but I still think it could do way bigger things than that. So gonna create a new gem list right here. AccuView is the first one. We got FRM, and let's take a look at what's going on with the token right now. So right now, if we refresh this just to make sure, it is up 4% today with a market cap of $4 million. So still extremely low market cap right there. For a low cap gem, the market cap has to be below the $40 million mark. So below $40 million, we are calling it a low cap gem on this channel. The goal is for all of these low cap gems to get to $500 million market cap to $1 billion market cap. Starting with $4 million is going to be some very nice gains. So what is the Frm Network? Let's go to the website. It says right here, pioneering interoperability 2.0, the next generation multi-chain messaging engine powering a bridgeless future. So if you watch my channel, or if you listen to me on Spaces or anything like that, then you might know that I have a grudge, or I have an issue with bridges. I think bridges kind of suck. I don't think they suck. They actually do suck. Majority of the money that was lost in the bear market through hacks has been because of bridges, or through bridges. They're just going and they're attacking the centralized space that holds a bunch of funds. You know, you don't see bridge hacks that are less than $100 million, because bridges hold a lot of funds, and when they get hacked, it's bad. Just like the Binance bridge hack that happened yesterday, or the day before yesterday, or a couple days ago. But hey, $600 million. You got a whole bunch of other bridges. The Connects bridge hack, $500 million. These are not small hacks. These are billions of dollars. So enough with my bridgeless rant. Scrolling down real quick, interoperability 1.0 is not meeting the needs of the blockchain industry. It isn't. People are having a hard time with interoperability in the blockchain space. Everything being siloed, to me, is a problem. I am building in the space, and it sucks that I have to choose between Solana, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Optimism, Polkadot, Ethereum, Cardano. Like, why aren't these shits working together? Like, for real, why aren't you guys getting together in a room and trying to make sure that all this stuff works together? Like, the internet works together. You know, I don't have Instagram on Apple and then Instagram on Android. If you catch my drift, you do, but nobody can tell. Scrolling down a little bit further, Frm's infinite layer mainnet uses the Polkadot substrate. Hope the Polkadot substrate is pretty dope. Seems to be dope so far. Hopefully it continues to be that way. Scrolling down here is what I'm really excited about in this project: limitless use cases for dApps on the infinity layer mainnet. So interoperable metaverses. Now, when you get to this point of a coin, you want to just make sure some of this stuff makes sense to you. Like, can you see yourself or people in the future using it or needing it? It's not that hard. People overcomplicate it. Every gem on the LowCapGem list that did a 50, 100, 1000x was because it had practical uses and it solved practical problems. Right now we're talking about the problem of the sideload chain. So multi-chain interoperable metaverses. Do you think people are going to care whether they're on Solana or Ethereum? No, they're going to want to use that metaverse. We need that multi-chain token staking. Now this one, very dope idea. This is one of the reasons why I like Frm Network in the first place. So one of Frm Network's original ideas was to offer this thing called staking as a service, where they can allow projects to have some type of staking mechanism or some type of liquidity staking mechanism, which they still do this with a bunch of projects. So projects were ruining their tokenomics with some type of stuff to give incentives to their community to do stuff that are absolutely necessary, like provide liquidity on dexes. So for DeFi apps and DeFi tokens, you need to have liquidity so that people know, hey, when I want to trade in out of the token, I can do it with no problem. So they came out with this staking as a service thing that allowed people to take a little bit of their tokenomics and do certain things like that, and they were able to get liquidity. So very nice idea, and it helped out a bunch of projects. A lot of projects used Frm Network, which is one of the reasons why it went from half a cent all the way to 81 cents. Now they're doing this multi-chain staking where it says stake tokens on chain A and receive your rewards on chain B, representing nothing less than a revolution in multi-chain staking. Now this is dope for things like bridges and all of the siloed. It's a fix for this problem that I just ranted about. So let's just say I'm on something like Optimism or Arbitrum, and I am staking for some Ethereum, and I want to recompound these awards every day. Now if I go in there and I recompound, let's just say I get $3 in awards from Ethereum, and I try to compound this every day. If you know anything about compounding, then you know that, hey, compounding $3 every day over the course of 5 years will pay off in a very nice way. But you can't really do that because on Ethereum it's too expensive. Like, you got to compound $3, but you're paying $15 to do it, so it's too expensive. On Arbitrum, I can compound every day for about a quarter of a penny. Now that is something that I can afford to do every day. I could put 50 cents away, and I can do this for the rest of as long as I need to. But what's dope is you can have the rewards being sent to, this is just in theory, but you can have the awards be sent to Ethereum. So I could have my awards be sent to mainnet Ethereum, which is more secure, and then I could have the mechanism that I'm staking on or earning my rewards on a less secure system like Arbitrum and Optimism. So there's just three things that a blockchain has to have, and Ethereum does not slack on the security a bit, so they haven't had their prices cheaper yet. And then you have other chains like Matic and stuff like that, and they substitute some decentralization to get you faster things. So you might be okay with that substitution for decentralization, but when you're holding your big bag, you might want to have the most security as possible. So using this multi-chain staking thing is actually pretty dope, and I ranted really long on that because I wanted to get that point across, that the staking mechanism and the multi-chain staking and the staking as a service that Frm does is actually one of the dopest things about the project, and I'm surprised that they changed their website to not show as much. But multi-chain token and token deployment, multi-chain token deployment for sure. Multi-chain NFTs, that is something that we need in NFT projects. We already talked about I talked about with a couple of NFT founders, what if you send your NFT to a different chain, or you want to hold it on a different chain? That is something that is being discussed a lot. Multi-chain lending and borrowing, definitely something that could pay off. Multi-chain dexes, definitely something that we need. Multi-chain wallets, and we have modular dApps, so multi-chain dApps as well. So coming down a little bit to the roadmap. So this roadmap has been what's been going on so far this year, and the price has been on a little bit of an uptick because we had the mainnet development that just happened in Q3, and then you have the mainnet that's supposed to be happening in Q4, which is going to be implementing a bunch of this stuff, but also implementing the parachain testnet, and then they're going to have the crowdfunding for their parachain on Kusama. So that is kind of a big deal for a lot of projects when they have their parachain and their mainnet. So that's something that is going on right now in Q4. We are in Q4 now. We can see that since then, the price has actually done some pretty interesting things. It's gone on an uptick since October 1st. It's been almost parabolic right here. Started off at 2 cents, almost at 4 cents. So almost doubling in a market where everything else is pretty much asleep for sure. Coming right here, we can see that their rewards. So you can come on here and type in like your rewards calculator. I'm not going to do that. What I want to talk about is this right here, the token. What are FRM and FRMX? So FRM is a digital asset and utility token. FRM is a native cryptocurrency of the Frm network, and it's required for users to interact with the network. It is also used as a fee token for multi-swap and is deflationary in nature by way of the crucible. So it's a deflationary token, and it's also used for multi-swap. And multi-swap is their it's exactly what it means. Do I really have to explain it? It's multi-swap. You know, everything is all multi-bridgeless, and that's what they're doing. A way to swap multi-chains bridgelessly, right? Multi-swap. FRM, digital assets and the governance token. So FRMX is basically the gas token, and it is a deflationary token because of the crucible, and it is the governance token of the Frm network. So if you want to vote on some things like that, you can go ahead and get some of that token. So what are FRM and the FRMX utilities? You got access to pre-sales. You can get into a lot of these pre-sales from the incubator that I'm going to talk about right after this. And then you have the token burns because it's deflationary, and then you have assets, which is also just, buybacks, which is also just another way to get tokens out of the market to try to make it more deflationary. So coming back up to the top, we're going to take a look at this ecosystem right here, which is pretty dope. So they have robust network of partners, clients, and incubated projects, the Iron Alliance. Now, do you recognize any coins on this list? Do you recognize any VCs, any games, anything like that? Right off the bat, I could tell you, look, Oracle's Chainlink and DIA, probably just integrations, but DEXs, they got DuckDAO over here, Pool, they got infrastructure. You're on all these different blockchains that you can do this cross-chain stuff with. Dope to see. As far as VCs, I could tell you what, Master Ventures has been a part of a lot of the most big cryptocurrencies in the space right now. When you see Master Ventures as a VC, you might want to take a look at that. That's going to be me once I become a VC in a couple of months, in a couple of years. That's going to be me right there on all the best projects in crypto. Talk to me about it. So coming over here, you got these metaverses that they are interested in right here, and then they have the incubated projects that they have helped come up. Pools is one of the ones that I know of, trusted by Algorand, Casper, Moongreen, Poke, and Moonbeam, and these names right here. My bad, y'all. Coming back up, we want to look at this incubator. So they do have incubator. There are some projects being incubated right now. It's good to see that they're still going away with their public sales. So as you know, I upgrade. As you know, let me do that over. As you know, I update you guys on projects that I talk about on the LowCapGem list throughout the years. We'll take a look at this list and we'll see how this project goes. If there is any reason why I would dump this project, I will make a video right away letting you guys know, like, hey, this is not something that I'm holding anymore, and I will give you my reasons why. But right now, Frm Network is a coin that I am very comfortable with DCAing in for a long-term investment in the crypto space. So let me know what you guys think about FRM. Let me know if you guys think I am wrong about bridges. Do you think bridges are the future? Do you think we have to deal with these suckers forever, or do you think there is a better way? For me, layer zeros, anything that is interoperable without a bridge, that's it. I like that. So like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. Think positive, and positive things will happen. Don't forget to check out my website, everythingcurrencycrypto.com. Got the merch, got the stuff on there. Might cancel it if no one is actually doing anything about it, but RIP to crypto roots. Till next time, peace.